Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Rob Folio with robfolio.com, broker at Exit Real Estate Experts, and of course, author of Real Estate Reset. And we've got some exciting news. It seems that interest rates might be ticking down just a hair. And so I wanted to jump on here, look at the numbers with you, and let you know what that means for you. So if you're looking to buy a home at some point, maybe in the next couple of months, how does that impact you? What does this mean? So let's go ahead and take a quick look. All right. So if you're a home buyer, if you're familiar with my videos at all, you've probably seen this, by the way. I love using the Freddie Mac numbers just because it's an easy way to take a look at what's happening in the real estate market. And here we are. As you can see, these come out every Thursday, and the numbers for yesterday just a hair above 6.5%. I think if you ask a local lender, they're going to come up with somewhere in that maybe 6.5%, maybe a hair lower, but probably right around 6.5%. And you might be like, well, Rob, what do you mean it's gone down? Like it's higher than it was in September of last year. But look, here's the thing. Over the last 3 months, if you just go back into May, you can see right here from 6.75 all the way to just about 6.9. Now we're at, just we'll call it 6.5 just for conversation's sake. That's a pretty good drop. Well, what does that actually mean? You might be like, Rob, that's like 0.3, 0.4%. Does that actually matter to me? Well, let's see if it does. So what I've got pulled up here is a mortgage calculator. I'm just using mortgagecalculator.org. There's a ton of them out there. Use something like this though. You don't need to go on one of those awful websites like Zillow or any of those to access this. You don't need to give them your info. Just go on here. It's free. It's super easy to use. The biggest thing, and here's the thing, I'm going to get rid of a couple of things because I want to make this about principal and interest because when we're talking about affordability, there are things that you can't impact. You can't impact if a home has an HOA. You're going to have homeowners insurance. That's not going to change with how rates fluctuate. You're going to have property taxes. That's not going to change. But what is going to change is your principal and interest payment. So what I want to plug in is I want to go back like let's say I'm going to go back to the highest it's been here in the last 6 months because like right here we could say 7% because it was that earlier this year, but let's just say like 6.9%. That's where it was earlier, basically at the end of springtime, early summer. So if you were looking to buy a home and say you were putting 20% down, so you had, getting a $320,000 loan amount, you were getting a 6.9% rate, $400,000 home. If you hit calculate, it's going to tell you your monthly principal and interest payment, because again, we do not have taxes, we don't have PMI, we don't have insurance on here. Your monthly payment was going to be about $2,100, a little more than 2,100. Now, here's the cool thing. When rates fluctuate by 0.5%, that means a home is going to be, if they go down by 0.5%, that means a home is going to be about 5% more affordable. And if they go up by 0.5%, it's going to be 5% less affordable, unfortunately. But if it goes down by 0.5%, it's going to be 5% more affordable. And here, let me show you exactly what I mean by that. So if you've got, and we're just gonna, I want to use easy round numbers. So we were at 6.9. I'm going to plug in 6.4. That might be a bit ambitious for the market right now, but I'm just going to plug that in so it's 0.5%. This is all just for education more than anything. But if say then a 5% discount on a $400,000 home would be 380, right? So you're still putting 20% down. We still have our interest rate the same. I still have nothing else on there. No taxes, no insurance, no PMI. Again, we were at $2,107 right here. That was our payment. So by my math, and here, let me get the calculator out. By my math, 2107 times 0.95, that would be a 5% discount. We should be somewhere around $2,000, somewhere in there. Let's see. Oh, even less. Man, that's maybe I plugged something in a little bit less. Oh, because I changed the price. Oh, okay, let's go back. Hold on. I didn't mean to change the price yet. There we go. 400,000. So I didn't change anything other than the rate now. That's what I meant to do first. My bad. But if you change the if you just change the rate, you can see we're at $2,000. That's about the 5% change that I was telling you we would see. Now, here's the cool thing, and here's why I say this, the 5%. So if we're at 6.9, going back to here, and again, let's just show you what it was before. We were at $2,107 for a $400,000, 20% down, 6.9% rate. Um, A 5% discount would be 380. Sorry, that's what I meant to do the first time. If you know me, you know I do these live and in one take. So you're getting you're getting the bloopers and all here on the video. But here we are, $2,000, $2,002 to be exact. So right around that 5% number. I'm gonna call it close enough to 5% to call it to call it the same is what I'm getting at. And so I guess my point is, and just what I'm trying to share with you is that if you're a home buyer and you're in the market right now. Here, I'll just go full screen so you can see the lovely beard today. If you're a home buyer and in the market right now, this is the time to take action. And the reason I say this is simple. We don't know how much rates are going to go down, and rates are going to always go up and down. I mean, if you take a look at just historic rates, they always fluctuate up and down. It's just how it is. I would take action right now if I were a home buyer. I would get out there and that home that I was kind of thinking about, I'd make a move on it. It might be the most affordable it's going to be for a while. I mean, we don't know if rates are going to stay where they are right now, if they're going to go up later in the year. Some experts are thinking they're going to go down, but the reality is that's hearsay. And when I say go down, I'm not talking to like 5 or 4%. I'm talking to like 6.25. So yeah, you might save a little bit more money if it goes down another quarter of a point. However, the reality is if they're dropping right now, and I've heard multiple lenders tell me that somewhere in that mid sixes where they have been closer to seven, man, that's a big difference. Again, it's about 5%. You can get a 5% discount on a home right now just because rates are lower. That's just the truth. So anyway, if this was of value to you, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the follow, depending on what platform you're seeing this on. Thank you so much as always for checking it out, and we'll talk to you soon. See y'all.